Okay, hopefully you can see the screen. Fabulous, thumbs up, brilliant. Okay, so I've got 5 minutes, so I'm going to whiz through this. We did a Kids in Museums Climate Change Takeover Day. They kind of wanted a climate change theme. They introduced the date for COP26. We did ours a little bit early, eager beavers that we were. We did it during the half-term holiday, so on that last Friday, just before COP began. In 2020, the Natural History Museum declared a planetary emergency. Our vision is of a future where both people and planet thrive, and our mission is to create advocates for the planet. So our aim at this kind of activity was to kind of ally with that. We want to engage the widest possible audience to create those advocates for the planet. And kind of my particular aim for the pre-COP26 Kids in Museums Takeover was to have young people deliver, because, you know, you've seen it out on galleries. Peer learning is magnificent. You know, people who won't come to me at the museum, scary lady at the museum, will kind of make a beeline for people their own age. So that was our aim. We were supported by learning volunteers throughout the whole day. And this is the activity that the children took over in the afternoon. So in the morning they were trained, in the afternoon they took it over, and it is a biodiversity mat. And that was designed as part of Operation Earth with NERC. And here's another picture of the mat being operated by a learning volunteer. So in the morning, the volunteers delivered the mat and the children had a go at it. So they were familiar with what they were going to be trained in. But the twist was we had a brand new mat. We had a cold water coral reef mat. So we've got the meadow in the picture, but we did an extra special. That was for the kids to take over because no learning volunteer had previously delivered it. So in the morning they had to go, in the afternoon we trained them. And they took over, and the volunteers were just there to support them. Okay, it's not, yeah. So this is one of our takeover volunteers taking over the mat, perusing the sheet. It's a spotters sheet, and we're looking at biodiversity and how biodiversity may change if climate change has an effect. And it's all about ecological monitoring. And so the kids become scientists and do their own monitoring. We are giving out sheets, as you can see there, but they're double-sided. And so they can take it away and do it in a park or garden. And I encourage them, and so do the volunteers, to draw a line down and do one in different seasons for comparison. So it's all about citizen science. So this is one of our takeover children being supported by a volunteer. And it was quite busy because it was half term, so it's quite hard for picture taking. Very popular. Be done by them, we can kind of take on board the results of COP and kind of build that into the activity as well. And we've already got volunteers signed up who want to help on that. So lessons learned, I think, to make the takeover children more visible. uniforms would be good. So we'll be looking into that for future ventures. And so just thanks to, so if you wanted to get hold of the mats, Operation Earth and NERC lend them out, so you can hire them, or there's PDFs on there for you to print them yourselves. And for the cold water coral reef mat, Atlas and Dynamic Earth have a PDF available on the website for printing. And yeah, just thanks, like everyone worked together to make this a really special day for the kids. And our pioneers, our young takeover crew, looks like they'll be back in the museum soon again. So that's my 5 minutes done, I'm sure. So thank you very much.